Oh man, that's funny as hell. 96 and a 97. That's insane, bro. Oh boy. God damn, nigga, let's go. It's taking on long. Goddamn OP ass roster, bro. This shit's stupid. But hey, we at 92, so we just happy to be able to compete, bro.
Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on
Nothing
the
like
line.
the SEC
All legendary
champion.
players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the second-ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25.
Oh boy.
operating from the pistol. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Trying to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
I mean, why not, Fresh?
Makes the grab, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Got to see what type of shit they on with this OPT, right?
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield in the +49.
That's exactly
what you want to see in this
offense. A big 3rd down conversion.
This is actually low-key kind of funny.
Giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution.
Glad he shifted. He gave me
one here on this opening drive.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Gotta hold that block, man. I know you're a terrible lineman, 66, but whatever when you do it. You're not that good for 6'4", but gotta hold that.
Running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a
3-man rush. This is definitely instant pressure.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's going to pull it down and run. There's a shot toward the end zone.
Nice way to maneuver the pocket wire. Tough throw, boy.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That's a tough throw, boy. That was a tough throw.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And now the handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
Like, what is going... That fade route play is so broken, bro. Just the most broken play in the game.
Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. Here's the point after attempt.
I can't even get mad at it, bro.
The PAT is good.
You don't know what's coming. That
Here's
should
the
have been
kickoff
tough
team
every
now,
time.
set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were able to punch into the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
And that.
On first
That
down, it's
already
play
had it.
action. Makes a quick grab. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they'll get him down that time.
Well, a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that's a good stop by the defense.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
I'm just glad they didn't hit my lineman, bro.
And the Gators
That
moving
is
quickly
way
down
down
the field
field.
here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. The back's got it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that previous play. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Oh, goodness.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the tackle. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop them.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Play action here on first down. Throws a bullet to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Deep ball caught inside the 10. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on second and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. They get nothing on second down. Sets up a third and goal from the 2. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Auburn. This quarterback on fire today. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Oh my God, bro. Just put your hands up, bro. So all you got to do is go for the ball, and it would stop that pitch.
That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That's a bullet over.
Give me those good shit, Reeves.
Intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but
that man trying to get the all-time career pick record, boy. What a fucking play.
Defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Let's go out to the ball, bro.
Play brings up second down.
I don't like how that safety was able to play the fucking deep route and the underneath so perfectly. That shit's bullshit. That nigga committed to the deep route and just still let him get back.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a huge gain across midfield all the way to the 40-yard line.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
I mean, I don't know how we weren't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. It's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw yet again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch
that boy York! Oh, go get it, York! That's why you the star, bro.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage.
Go get that bitch, bro.
We can see him catch the ball underneath. just like this.
That's why you the fucking star.
He is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Try to add the lead now.
I'm mad Tarcher dropped that one touchdown. You and Tarcher been bodying niggas all season on the bomb, bro.
PHE puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Use all of that 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". You one of those three. Use all of that frame, bruh.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
I missed on that.
It's
It's
17, so it would have been better to leave it in the
man,
end zone.
bruh. I hate how, like, big games and it be like my best fucking players hurt, bruh. Hurt and or tired.
We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got his man in the open field. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
You can't get no pressure. Nigga, O-line perfect, bruh.
This offense operating at peak efficiency.
I don't know how we gonna get pressure, but somebody got to make a play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
That's a pick.
And it's incomplete.
Good defense,
at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Defense is coming after him.
Oh, good drive.
Don't make the connection. That one.
Good drive, tight end.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He makes the grab. They can't slow him down.
I can't believe they made my dude take the worst angle he could possibly take on the field. And that's the angle he took.
This offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Damn, I need a backup in. My backup running back is too.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it near the end zone. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings
Good stop, fellas. Good stop.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Right down the middle.
Good stop. Good stop.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cuevas.
Couldn't get around my dude.
11, not good field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, the pass is
Good play, boy.
brought down after a short return to
The one-on-one. Gotta take the shot, bro. Just did let me jump.
The drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw over the middle.
Oh, okay, he dropped it. Oh, woo. That's a nice way to get in front of that, Lord. I can't even hate on you, bro. That's a nice way to try to get in front of that bitch, bro. He should have caught it and scored. He should have caught it and scored. That was a great user, bro. Because I was mad I wanted to snap that bitch.
A long way to go to convert this third down.
Nah, we don't do that. I don't think he's running a quarterback drive.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And
that's mine. Oh, he didn't jump. Good throw. He just didn't jump.
This offense is still clicking.
Oh, come on, little boy.
Of course, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver.
That's why I always got over Hussey in the middle, bro. That's why he's always in the middle. Oh, God. That is why he be in the middle. Just jump for the ball, my boy. Just jump.
Here's the snap. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he grabs it in the end zone for a successful two-point try. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Aggressive call.
Throw it down the sideline, bro, and that's 6. Throw it down the sideline, Wire. Why are you throwing it in the middle of the field is beyond me.
I thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Look at that, bro.
Brought down out at the
linebacker just manhandled.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The game makes it second and medium. Direct snap to the back. He's past the marker and still going. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all the way telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The Gators trying to cash in here in the red zone. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw.
Oh, they ran into each other.
Touchdown, Florida. This air attack is still.
That nigga pressed these too well. Good thing I ain't changed that route. That nigga pressed me so well, he ran into his own people.
PAT puts him up 3.
We threw 2 picks this half, bro. We probably got more points. One was a deep shot I had to throw. The other one was the bad shot. I think I threw 2 of them. Pretty sure I did.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. And he fires the football to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So from their own 20, they move the ball all the way to the red zone. Great scoring opportunity here. Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Handoff to the single back. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First and goal. An opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. It is first and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And they'll set up for the PAT.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. And he throws his third interception of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? Across midfield. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. And looking to throw now on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but they begin the drive with excellent field position. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. This offense continues to roll. We wondered when this defense come up with some answers at halftime. Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards.
Caught near the goal line. Oh, and the football comes out. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession. So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
This will be a challenge. Second and goal from the 14. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, that he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And just think about it over the years since you and I have been doing college football. Well, way back, the guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
He's swarmed by the defense.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wide out. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Gets the first and still running. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, what a great option keeper here by this quarterback for the Florida Gators. And I think about the option game with Florida. I know people are going to say Anthony Richardson. And don't get me wrong, he was dynamic as a ball carrier. But I think a lot of people still think about Tim Tebow and the job he did of running this Gator offense. He could throw. We always remember those big, tough, physical runs like we just saw right here. Created a legacy, and all these Gator quarterbacks are trying to live up to it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt return takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Receiver makes the grab. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Going with the old counter run here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other. The defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid game there. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship. Huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Cuevas. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play. And the
Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators. What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
And he's brought down out at the 46.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Just runs through a man, a mismatch. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Tackled, but only
Perfect fucking blocking, bro. Weird guy. I mean, perfect blocking, bro.
Being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. But man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage, because right now it is not working.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cuevas.
That nigga got 6 people around the ball, bro. That shit crazy. 6 niggas, bro.
Offense retakes the field.
I'd be lucky to get 2.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. It brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Not much on that play, brought down short. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He'll get the first down.
I have no idea where my linebackers even were going.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The shotgun running play call. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have a great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do